Welcome back, Taurus. We're here to pull cards for the week of February the 5th through the 11th. I am going to be pulling one card for each day. We'll look at what shows up on those cards and as well as what shows up psychically and take a peek at your week. If you enjoy this video or get something out of it, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with others who may get something out of it as well. And put your comments down below. All of that stuff helps with the logarithm. And I appreciate all the help I can get in getting this channel to grow. So let's jump in, Taurus. First thing that you have coming up is the Fool card, but it's showing up in reverse, which means something just a little different than right side up. It's interesting to me though, because Aries, who I did right before you, got the Fool card right side up. So we've got some energy going on this week. Fool card for me, when it comes up in reverse, just means, Taurus, that there's something that you began as a leap of faith before this week started in the past. And on Monday, what we see is that you are, or I should say we are, since I'm a Taurus rising, we are reevaluating that thing that we started as a leap of faith. And we are figuring out, do we want to carry that forward? Has it served its time? Is there still any good juice left in whatever this is? And as we evaluate that, when this card shows up in reverse, this says that after evaluating it, we do decide to move forward with that leap of faith. We keep it. We keep working with it because we figure out, there is more juice left in here. It's worth keeping this going forward. So that's what I show for Monday. Let's look at Tuesday. Here we have the King of Pentacles showing up right side up for us, Taurus. This tells me that there's somebody in our sphere of influence who is feeling like they have plenty and they are looking at how they can build on that plenty and make it more secure, stable, long-lasting. They may be coming to us for advice, or they may be incorporating us in this plan in some way or another. Kind of interesting that that would show up. Let's look at Wednesday, Taurus. Not my favorite card. I'm just going to tell you before we talk about it. Three of Swords talks about something going on that has us feeling some kind of heartache or heartbreak. This doesn't have to be a huge heartache or heartbreak, so we don't want to assume the worst just because we see a card like this. But it can be kind of a big deal. I feel like maybe for 10% of us, this will be kind of a big deal. But for the rest of us, not that much. I've actually had this card show up for me for a day when I saw something on the news, like right at the end of the day before I went to sleep, and it was about animals, and it just made me really sad. That was the only thing that happened that actually gave me heartache during the day. So it does not have to be huge just because it shows up. I don't want anybody panicking just because the Three of Swords is showing up on Wednesday. Okay, now let's look at Thursday. Here we have the Knight of Cups showing up in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like what's going on here is we're really neglecting ourselves. We're trying to do everything we can to help everyone around us, but we're not leaving any time for ourselves as we do so. So we want to be, aware of that and try to set priorities in a way that's healthy for, healthy for everyone, and not leave ourselves out. Now let's look at Friday. Four of Swords showing up in reverse. This is not a good card or a bad card. It's really pretty neutral. It just says that we're doing something in a different location than normal today. Okay, so if we normally work from home, we could be in at the office or vice versa. This could be having a meal in a different location, taking our child to a different daycare, etc., etc. You guys get the idea. Now, let's look at Saturday. Here we have the Emperor showing up in reverse. Emperor in reverse tells me that on Saturday we're going to be feeling like we don't exactly have control of our own time or of what's going on in our lives exactly that day. We might have had some plans. I think we should expect that those plans are not going the way we thought they would. And so, good thing to sort of roll with the flow and then have a rain check for whatever we thought we were going to accomplish Saturday. Now, Sunday. Nine of Cups. Excuse me, screensaver just kicked in. Nine of Cups just tells me that on Sunday we're doing something that makes us feel happy or satisfied or fulfilled or all three of those. So very nice way to end that weekend. We like it. Thank you guys very much for being with me. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out.